So once you forgive, you don't forget, because there's a lesson in it. Okay, whatever your trauma is, you have to be able to say, God, I let go of this. I release it to you. Please take it from me, just like you're doing with Daniel Fast.
Can you get it up? Come here, rude boy, is you big enough?
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl, Crissyj J. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to be a part of the J Bird fam. And all you have to do is give the video a thumbs up, subscribe for good vibes, and then ring the bell so you don't ever miss another upload. If you are already a returning subscriber, y'all know the drill. Welcome back to another vlog. Happy Thursday, y'all. What is going on? Y'all know your girl's supposed to be at work. I'm a loser. I'm supposed to be at work, y'all, and I worked 5 to 8:30, came back at 9:30 just to find out that I didn't properly log out of my phone. So one of the managers hit me up and she was like, hey, you're showing in technical, and I'm like, oh my god, I was in technical for like an hour. So then I got out of it, logged in properly, and I just was having all kinds of system issues. I already wasn't really feeling it today, you know. So I just was like, you know what? I don't feel like working no more today. And I clocked out. I'm a loser. But if y'all have been watching me for a while, or if you're new to the channel, because if you've been watching me for a while, then y'all already know. So if you are new here, I work from home. I've been working from home for like 6.5 years now. But I'm trying to switch careers a little bit. So right now, currently, I do medical claims and billing. And I'm on the flip side. So providers call me and I give them information in regards to the claim, if we paid the claim, if we did not pay the claim, why didn't we pay the claim, what they would need for us to pay the claim. You know, I do all that, and then I do billing. So I'm shifting gears a little bit, and I want to be a little bit more independent and just have a little bit more control of my life at the same time. I make really good money where I currently work, but you know, there's nothing wrong with making a little more. So I shift gears, and I then recently got my independent claims adjuster's license. So I'm waiting for it to actually come in the mail. I did my background and my fingerprints, and I'm waiting for everything to just come back. Excuse me. So I'm going to be trying to get my foot wet in that side of claims, property, auto, things like that. And it just gives me a little bit more freedom, if you will. So y'all know when it's like catastrophes, tornadoes and stuff like that, you can go out in the field and work, or you could be a desk adjuster. Probably to start, just to kind of get acclimated in the field, I'm more so looking to be a desk adjuster. And I might take like a pay job, which, you know, it's fine, because I feel like my peace and sanity means more than $1. You know, like, the money is always going to come. It's not going nowhere. There's so many opportunities for money. I'm not dependent on any of my employers' payments to me to ever be my sole or my only source of income, because it's just uncomfortable to me. So I have other sources of income, YouTube being one of them, and I have my online boutique, she'smodest.com. Check that out. And I just have a lot of other things. So I'm just kind of like going with the flow at this point in life. Rain, what do you want, baby? Here. You want to hit that one? Hit it. Hit it. Tap it. Is it frozen? Hold on, baby. I think it's frozen. Let's see. Poor iPad, I've been through the storm. Let's see what's going on with it, baby. Let's start over. Okay. We only let her get on YouTube Kids.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, here you go, baby. It's good. Say thank you. Yeah. There it is. Look. There it is.
Wow.
You gonna click the doggy? That's the one you just wanted.
There's a doggy.
There you go.
A doggy.
Yes, a doggy. So So I'm getting ready to edit the vlog. Yesterday I started, and I like how I am when I'm like ahead of the game. It feels really good. I do have a lot of things I need to be working on, and just an update. Let's talk about this Daniel fast. So I am really proud of myself. I know it's still early in the fast and I still have a ways to go. I'm on the 21-day Daniel fast, and today is day 4. So when y'all see this, I don't know what day I'll be on. Probably like, I don't know, 7, maybe 8, I don't know. But whatever day it's on, I'm on 4 today. And I actually thought it was going to be a lot harder. I'm talking about, y'all, you can't have dairy. You can't have cheese, which is dairy. Eggs, juice, milk, Crystal Light. I can't even have my Crystal Light packs in my water, which most of the time I don't anyway, but I like to have, you know, switch it up if I want a little flavor, you know. So it's just straight water. Of course you could infuse it with fruits. I haven't done that yet because I'm like, I don't want to like add so many things and then when I'm like halfway through get bored or start to like feel like I'm eating the same things and everything is being like repetitive. So what I'm doing is I'm just going with the flow, eating what I can like within the fast, like vegetables. Y'all, I'm eating stuff I ain't never eat before. Like I'm eating stuff that I never would have put together before because I just don't have, I didn't have the want, I guess, to. So like asparagus, spinach, cabbage, mushrooms, onions. Threw it all together in a pot, whipped it up, and it was bomb. I don't know if it was because I was hungry, but it really was good. Like, it really was good. So today for breakfast, I wanted a hearty breakfast. I woke up and I was like, I want a hearty breakfast. And Sean was like, well, what's a hearty breakfast? I was like, pancakes, bacon, or sausage, eggs. You know, the typical, like, American breakfast. And, I got the whole opposite of that, y'all, which is what it is, you know. He whipped up some spinach, cabbage. I don't think he put mushrooms in it, did he? No, he only did spinach, cabbage, and onions, and boiled green bananas. And then I ate that with some roasted garlic hummus. I do not like hummus. I've been tearing it up last like 2-3 days since I got it. So yeah, y'all, I'm really proud of myself. Like, I think I told you guys in one of my weight loss videos, I have, or maybe I didn't, I don't know, but I'm on my weight loss journey and it's been a lifelong journey because I've been pretty much overweight my whole life. I would say, I wouldn't say I've been overweight my whole life, but when you go off of like your age and the average, you know, age group that you're in, like the average weight of your age group, that's how you know. And when you're in your younger years, like middle school, high school, you know. So I was always tall. I was always taller than everybody. And then because I'm tall, back then you would consider big bone. Like it was kind of like the way of not hurting a child feelings type of thing. Like, oh, she's big bone. So I wasn't really like, I don't know, like sloppy with it or anything like that. I carried my weight well, but I always was just bigger than everybody else. And I covered up my bigness, which is weird now that I think about it, but like wearing hoodies and wearing jackets and things like that, like, and it's so crazy because looking back I'm like, oh my god, girl, you didn't even have a stomach. And I thought I was so big, but that's so sad now that I'm thinking back because it's just really what society puts on us. Like, there shouldn't be a standard. Like, I don't know, it's hard for me to explain what I'm trying to say. I just really wish that society didn't put so much pressure on image, you know. I just feel so sorry because I'm like, there's so many girls out there in their younger years in middle school, elementary school, high school that are body shaming themselves and they're not even big. And then it's like when you get older and you get bigger like I am now I'm big, you know what I'm saying. And so now I can say like, okay, my belly hang over my daggone pants, like, you know, my arms are huge, stuff like that. It's like, all right, girl, you ain't big bone, you big, you know. And it's just the reality of it. But it really makes you like take a step back and be like, wow, back then I wasn't even really big. Like, that's sad. It's so sad because the crazy thing is my feelings are still the same, and that's what I don't like. Like, back then when I was like, I would say I was 100 and I think in high school I weighed 136 pounds. Y'all, I was 5'8". I've been 5'8" for a really long time. I was 5'8" when, no, I wasn't weighing 136. I'm lying, y'all. I weighed No. Okay, let me just go back. Middle school, when I was 11 years old, I'll never forget. I hit 100 pounds. I was pressed. I was like, oh my God, I'm 100 pounds. And then that was in like 6th grade when I first got to middle school. And then when I left middle school in 8th grade, I was like 130 something. So I gained like 30 something pounds. I still was small. I was very active, but I still felt bigger. So I wore oversized t-shirts. I wore fleeces. I wore hoodies and all of that. Back then, that was kind of the style, so it was cool because like Aaliyah was popping, and y'all know she used to wear like her baggy jeans with her little tank tops. Well, I thought I was too big to rock a little tank top or whatever. I always had like that insecurity with my body, and so I didn't embrace that, which I could have. Now looking back, I'm like, girl, like I got a couple pictures like when I was home chilling, and you could see I had no stomach, but compared to like all my friends, I was taller than them, I was thicker than them, so I felt bigger. And it reversed. So like back in the day, like in the 90s, models and stuff were, I mean, it's so sad, like what they couldn't eat and how restrictive their diet was. They had to look this part. Y'all remember the show with Tyra Banks, top model, I think it was called. And y'all see like how skinny and slim they had to be in the pressure. So it was like the opposite. You know, you had to be, you know, you had to have that pressure of looking a certain, like if you wanted to be in the modeling industry or whatever, the pressure was real to be really slim, like real slim. And it's crazy because now it's a whole flip. Like thick is it, like being thick is it. So now you got those slim girls that are trying to gain weight, you know, and their battle with trying to gain weight is just as frustrating as my battle is to lose it, you know. So it's just so sad because like you just never know, and it's all society based. Like it's all in like what's acceptable to society. Except at this point in life, being I'm a grown woman now, I know that I can't look at society. I can't look at these Instagram models. I can't look at people that are actually are going to get work done to look a certain way. I have to know that, okay, at this point in time, it's not about anything else. You want to just get healthy, and that's my goal in life. Like I don't really care about wanting to look like a curved Barbie doll. I'm more so wanting to be comfortable in my skin, wear clothes that I actually like, that I can go into a store and be like, oh my God, I really like this outfit, and then try it on and like it on me just like it looks good on the mannequin type of thing, you know. And mine is more so health related, like playing with my daughter, you know what I mean, having the energy to run around with her, not being all out of breath, and just that's mine. I don't really get inspired by looking on Instagram or looking at people's bodies. Now don't get me wrong, I could see a girl in a nice bomb dress or something like that and be like, oh, that's something I would wear, you know, or whatever the case, and be inspired by the dress or by the outfit. But I don't really like beat myself up to want to look like somebody who clearly got work done to look the way they got, you know, to look the way that they do. So that's my thing. But yeah, y'all know I always go into a rant on stuff, so my bad. But anywho, I'm getting ready to start editing the vlog and finish that up. Sean's downstairs on the phone, and I'm gonna try to record a video today as well. I'm gonna probably try to get a video out for the CEO channel. I need to go shopping, y'all. I went through my closet and got rid of so much stuff, and kind of like a little bit of a rage. Like I was just like, I don't want to wear this stuff anymore. I don't ever want to look at it again. I don't ever want to fit any of this stuff, so I'm getting rid of it. And I'm glad I did. I needed to purge, but it's like, girl, you ain't leave yourself nothing to wear. So like literally all I have are like sweat shirts, and you know, I don't even have like cute little tops like this. Like I don't have so I might get on Shein today and spend like $50 and just give me a couple tops, because Shein's real cheap, real affordable. And once again, it's not gonna be like stuff that I'm gonna be really, you know. Now when I do lose my weight, I am definitely gonna take myself shopping, and I'm gonna shop for quality stuff, because I noticed that when I'm like in my bigger size, I don't really care about the quality. Like I'm just like, I don't care, I'm only gonna wear it a couple times, or I don't care, because this isn't something that I really like anyway. I'm just kind of settling for it. But when I can fit clothes that I really want to wear, I'm getting quality, okay? But anyway, let me go ahead and stop rambling, because y'all know how I can get. Baby girl, you want to say good morning?
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Thursday.
On my iPad?
Yeah, your iPad. What you doing on your iPad? You learning?
Like Coco Mining.
Coco Melon. These daggone kids in this Coco Melon, y'all. I'm like, what are they doing to our kids? So they did something on TikTok. I think it was TikTok. They said they had all the kids upstairs, like it was just like a viral thing going on, and the kids would be in like another room, and the parents would put on Coco Melon, and it would say Coco Melon, and the kids would just run. And I'm like, oh my god. So like to see like so many, it was like so many videos collaborated in one, and to see how the kids all responded the same, it made me be like, yo, what is up with Coco Melon? Like, what type of hold they got on these kids' brain? So I try to get her to watch like Peppa Pig and some other shows. But we're also getting ready to have a learning corner. That's what I call it. I call it learning corner, where we go in her room, in the corner where all of her like educational stuff is, and we just go over her numbers, her colors, her shapes, the animals, working on animals. She knows a lot of the animals, but she's learning like goat and like she knows cow. She knows like cow, but like horse, you know. She knows all of the animals that fit a sound, like oink oink oink. She knows that's a pig. She knows barking is a dog, meow is a cat, you know. But what about horse? Like horse and owl, she knows that one. So we're just, you know, doing our little learning activities or whatever. And yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm going to do my video about. I always come up with like all these ideas and stuff, and I think I'm gonna record a story time, y'all. I was like, it's a good time to open up. Like, I'm fasting, I'm getting clarity over my life, and I'm facing my traumas. I want to call them traumas, because I feel like if it's something that's happened in the past and it still bothers you, it's a trauma, you know. And I want to kind of open up about my, you know, just some story times. I wouldn't necessarily say trauma on this particular story, but just story time. Because I'm like, I haven't done a story time in this video in a long time. I did a story time when I first started YouTube, and I ain't had no viewers, y'all. I think that story time got like 7 views. I'm like, dang, I should have waited to do that. But anywho, I keep saying I'm going to stop rambling, and here I go again. So I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. What it do? What the business see you? You said, can you what?
I'm going to practice it.
Yeah. Kaden got practice today. I don't know. Kaden, no, it's raining. 3 days is a bit much.
Now, I explained to him yesterday. I told him, I said, Kaden, we gonna let you play, but
He need to focus on schoolwork for real.
Yeah,
that's too much.
And yeah, 3 days. Damn, hold on. You expect a kid to go to school?
I need to hit my brother. Let me let y'all hit my crazy brother, y'all. He just sent me a TikTok. Now I'm calling. He probably like, you ain't hit me all week.
Yo.
I was like, I ain't hit you all week.
I know. I thought about you too. I'm like, damn, she must be really going through something.
I started the Daniel fast. I'm on day 4.
The what?
The Daniel fast.
What the hell is a Daniel thing?
A Daniel fast. Fasting. I'm fasting.
Oh, fast.
Yeah, the Daniel fast. Yeah. I'm good, though. What you up to?
Man, I'm at work. I ain't even supposed to be on the phone. My boss right in front of me.
Oh, hang up. Hit me when you get off. What time you get off?
6.
Yeah, hit me up.
Alright, that's bad.
Okay.
Alright.
So stupid. Y'all, my brother funny as I don't know what. I'm at work. I ain't even supposed to be on the phone. My boss right in front of me. If anything, we definitely gonna go up there and holler at my brother. He is funny. I'm gonna make sure he know when we coming too, so he could take off work and all that. But yeah, so we're waiting for baby girl. She getting that good old sleep in. So these are little Zolly Pops she be liking, y'all. It's a the clean teeth pops, sugar free, gluten free, vegan, keto, nut free, natural flavors and colors. The after you eat treat for a healthy smile. Mom approved, and it has 0 sugars on here, y'all. 0 sugar. Let me look at the you know, all that don't matter until you get to the ingredients. The ingredients is really what matters. red beetroot juice, spirulina, blueberry juice, orange oil. What? This is good. Now I want to try one, but I can't. I'm definitely going to try one when we get off this fast. Okay, well, she can have a lollipop. But yeah, so that's probably why I don't have her jumping off the walls, because after we give her one, she don't be hyped.
She just like it.
She just like it. She love her little light. We were trying to get her to so today I was like, baby, you gotta, because she passed gas. That's how I know when she about to use the bathroom. So I was like, Rain, you got a boo-boo? I was gonna try to put her on the big toilets because her potty's downstairs. But what we're gonna do is buy her another potty. So she needs one upstairs and downstairs. So because the thing with the potty is when potty training, you have to keep the potty in one place. Like we can't move it in the room, move it out the room, move it around, because she needs to know exactly where to go. So today she got up off the bed and I felt like she was trying to maybe go to her or go find her potty, but it wasn't up here. It wasn't up here, it was downstairs. So when I was like, Rain, what are you doing? And then she ran back in the room and she just was like, I was like, potty? And she was like, and she tried to take her pants off and everything. And then she came with boo-boo on her finger. And she was like, I was like, ew, Frank. Yeah. It's all right. We learning. It's our first potty training experience. But you'll probably buy her another potty. So we're going to have one upstairs, one downstairs. And then I'm thinking, y'all, gas price is so high. But I really want to go to the spring. And I want y'all to see it. But I don't like the way the gas prices are set up. I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story since we're talking about gas. When I first got my car, it was I had a 95 red 5-speed neon, Dodge Neon. And I will never forget, my mom filled me up, so I had no idea what it was. And I drove that gas out. And I was in Baltimore on Garrison and Forest Park at that gas station. When I tell you broke, it's a joke. I didn't know how it worked. For some reason, me and cars just weren't good. I just thought, I thought you didn't need no oil change and you ain't need to fill no gas tank. I thought that when that gas tank was full, you ride that thing, right? And the same with brakes. I ain't know about. I left my car, y'all, in Park Heights because the brakes wore off. I'm so embarrassed. That is so embarrassing. Sean, I left my car. I never came back for it. Parked out front of.
Right. But you don't think that stuff's there in my brake?
Yo, I left the car note and all. I had a little car note. I had a little tiny car note. I left that car, y'all. But anyway, I'm like, why my mother ain't tell me to go back and get my car? Anyway, I'm going to have to bring her to my mom. I'm going to have to call my mom on that. But listen. My mom filled my gas tank up. She told me to drive the car because I didn't know how to drive a stick shift. Story time. So we drove all around Bethesda, Maryland, like Rockville, all that area. So later that night or later that day, we came home and my mom was like, you need to rush out, blah, blah. So I remember I called my best friend at the time and I was like, I got my car today. I'm gonna come up and get you. So I drove to her house, y'all. When I was driving the stick shift, we never hit a hill. When I was driving to her house, she lived in the back of Gwen Oak. It was the steepest hill Baltimore has. I could not get up the hill. I was on that hill for an hour. It was so fucking annoying. I was determined to get up that hill. So I put it in. I backed the car all the way up. Y'all will never ever forget this, Sean. When I tell you, I was like, cute, I'm about to ram this car up this hill. She was like, all right. She ain't know how to drive a stick either. So I put it in reverse. I backed the car up. I put that thing in one. I put my foot on. It was making so. I even did that real hard, and I just shot up there. I got up. I didn't know if I was gonna hit nothing up there. I mean, it was horrible, and I was like, "Dad, I gotta figure out another way to get to her house." But anyway, we was driving around all the rest of that day. So we drove that gas out, and when we got back around, the light lit up. So I was like, "Why is there a light on my dash?" I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, you driving with your parents, you always see them stop at gas stations, but you just not thinking. I'm thinking my mom filled me up, so there's no way I should be. Okay, so the light came on, so I started panicking. I was like, oh my God, my car's about to break down. And I was like, the engine or something's bad on the car. And I remember her like, you need to get gas. I was like, oh, okay. Y'all, I thought my engine was going out because the gas light came on. So we pulled into the gas station or whatever. We didn't have 2 raggedy pennies to rub together, y'all. We didn't have 2 raggedy pennies. Was so pressed to go out. I ain't have a dime. So I had to finagle something. So at that time, you know, people go to the window, you pay for your gas. So I was like, oh my God, how we gonna get gas? I gotta get home. So I literally like got out the car and I walked. This was my first like con artist type thing. I walked to the window and I was like, you didn't put 10 on pump, whatever the pump was. And the dude was like, I was like, yeah, hello, I'm waiting for my gas. And he put it on there and I got gas. I was like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus. And I got home and my mom was like, you need to go out the house with at least some money. I didn't know, y'all. I didn't know. I thought my mother filled me up and I was good to go. I didn't care about nothing else, eating nothing. We wanted to just joyride because I got a car, you know? And back in the day, like back then, I didn't carry a purse. I didn't carry any of that. So like all I had was my driver's license. My mom, because I just bought the car that day. So my mom put my driver's license, my, you know, the paperwork in the glove compartment. She's like, you always keep it here. So I was like, well, my license could just stay in there. Like I was just so, oh my gosh, y'all. I had some days, sometimes that was so funny. When that daggone gas light came on, I was like, oh my God, my car's about to break down. Oh, and then another real quick story time car situation. I told Sean this the other day. I was living in Florida and I had a Toyota Celica my aunt gave me. And I rode that thing. Again, I never thought a car needed oil change. I thought it's fine. You know what I'm saying? I was driving to Miami to work, y'all. And all I know is I was flying down too because I was running late. And all I know is my car jumped up in the air. And I heard all kinds of stuff going on. And I thought I ran over something like that was in the road. But I know I didn't see nothing. And next thing I know, I start slowing down and I look in the rearview mirror and all I see is black trail behind me. Y'all, my engine fell out of the car. How does it fall out the car? The whole engine fell out of the car.
Something was right. Something was dry rotting in there.
Oh, it was real bad. I was like, this.
Yeah, it was dry.
It was horrible. It was horrible, y'all. So I rolled over the whole entire engine and the people that come to give you like gas if you break down or change your, you know, the people. He pulled up and he was trying to buy my car from me and I'm like, what? You know. But anyway, that was a mess. Never had an oil change. He was like, when did you get an oil change? I was like, I haven't. He was he's like, you need to get an oil change. Like, what? I'm like, this ain't stuff for girls. Like, guys need to be telling me about this stuff, you know? But I ain't have nobody in my life to tell me nothing. Well, you know, I did, but he ain't know no better, obviously. So that's that. Story time is over. We're waiting for baby girl to wake up out of her growth spurt sleep. She been asleep for like 2 hours. No, 2.5. Oh, she wasn't?
No, I kept telling her she was moving around.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So anyway, y'all.
That's probably why now she fell asleep. That's probably why she's sleeping.
Yeah, I see my little... I got my ponytail, my hair in a ponytail right here. That's why I look like that. But I'm about to try to keep my hair wrapped up a little more. So y'all about to see bonnets and... Not bonnets, but y'all about to see hair wraps. I might buy some more because I don't want to keep rocking the same ones. But I'm about to be hair wrapping it up. Try to wrap my hair up a little bit, you know. I need to detox my locks because I know they filthy dirty. Anyway, you want to say what's up to the peeps?
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling?
He giving y'all his back. Okay,
I'm doing something. What's up?
Y'all don't mind. Every time I edit, I see this and it really kills me. I don't know. This happened one day and then Rain just started picking. I didn't realize another like duh moment when you get furniture, how they give you the furniture. Yeah, I'm like, why do y'all give me this? But now I see why. Like I never thought it really cracks for real. Like they give you that oil, whatever, with the sponge and everything, and I didn't think that I needed it, but clearly you do. So Sean's gonna reupholster it, and we're gonna pick out some fabric and do another tufted look because I do like the tufted thing. So all we gotta do is pop these out, and you know,
that's pretty easy.
Yeah. So we're gonna do this over one day. We might get to it, we might not, who knows? But definitely, we're definitely gonna get rid of this furniture. In here, I just don't know if we're gonna get anything like new or we're gonna just do a projects until we like buy something because who wants to keep moving their furniture around? So we'll figure it out. But I'm definitely tired of looking at this furniture. It's an eyesore. Like there's no way you can clean it and it look good. Like it just doesn't. It's scratched up. It's white. It's just horrible. So I will never buy black furniture again. But anyway, that's my little rant. I know y'all like you talk too much, but y'all ain't talking back. So, man, what you expect? Alright, y'all. So, I called my mom, and she has a guest over that I haven't seen in a little minute. So, I'm like, hold on, boo. I need to come say hello. Rain is out here acting a whole loud stadium mess by herself, okay? My boo is a stadium. But anyway, or a crowded stadium, because she knows how to turn it up. We're waiting for you-know-who to just literally throw something on.
She ain't gonna take she and sprung this up on us real quick.
Yeah, but just to throw something on, we gotta do is literally just throw something on. I know I got myself together a little bit, but it's because I had my face on from earlier, but I really just threw my hoodie on. Y'all see me in these same hoodies all the time. I know y'all like over it, but it's what it is gonna be for a minute. So, y'all downstairs already? Alright, here we come. I'm about to come. Just meet us down. Okay, I'm dressed for the storm. I'm dressed for the pool. The winter storm. Winter storm. Just saying, you got that. Come on, let's go. Yes, baby. You want what? We are about to go outside. Michelle!
That's not an easy task.
You're my I was in here talking to your mom.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take away all jealousy.
Me and my baby. Hi. I'm with
We're here talking to your mom, girl. But yeah, so she's just telling me about my eating, y'all know, because I'm trying to get the surgery. So Miss Pat is in here trying to talk me out of it, y'all.
Yeah, you don't need it. You don't.
And she's so serious.
I'm serious. Oh, so I'll put some green peppers on there.
Oh, look, y'all. My mom made salad, and I had one piece of chicken in there. I didn't realize I'm not going to eat it. Can you pass me a paper towel? Please. Thank you. I'm serious about this thing.
Yeah, because it really is the kind of foods that you eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have that salt.
Right.
And even when you prepare your food,
put on this, Mom?
stop using salt.
What'd you put on this?
Do you
Right.
you use Lowry's
Seasoning?
salt?
No.
What you use for salt?
Pink Himalayan. Pink Himalayan salt.
You want more?
Pink Himalayan.
No, this is great. It's really good.
You ever heard of pink Himalayan salt?
But you know what I do instead of salt? I use bouillons have salt in it.
Oh, a lot of salt. They have a lot of salt.
Right, but you can season your food with it and don't use salt. Just let that be your salt, because you.
But that's a lot of salt, though.
No, because I use them. I use
I guess I understand what she's trying to say. It's like you're gonna use salt, then you're gonna use your seasoning, and then.
Oh, you saying just use that?
The bouillon. That's
Gotcha.
it.
Okay.
If you making rice, don't make your rice with salt.
I don't either.
Make the rice plain, because if you got your vegetables and stuff with the bouillon, it's gonna salty your rice, flavor your rice. Yeah.
I don't ever salt the rice anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. I usually do like the black pepper a little bit and
that's what I
parsley.
put, pepper or garlic.
Because I use garlic. I use a rice cooker.
Yeah, me too, girl. I'm not somebody, I can't cook rice on the stove.
Me either. Me too.
I stopped doing that a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I got like 4 different rice cookers. Y'all still eating a lot of rice?
Angie got me one.
Crystal do the rice cooking.
No.
But if we're making like rice and beef, I just with the rice, I put on the rice.
Yeah.
But I mean, are y'all still eating rice?
Right now? No, he hasn't had any since we started. But I made a pot of whole grain rice. But it had my sugar sky high the next morning, so I'm not gonna eat it anymore.
You have to be careful with rice.
Yeah.
You know, even brown rice.
Right, that's how I was like, I just
you know what I want to find though?
What?
I want to find black rice.
Do
you know anything about
We have black bean noodles.
Yeah, but black rice is different. That's another rice. It's still a grain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Only kings and queens ate it biblically.
Oh, wow.
But I don't
It's very hard to find. So if I'm going to eat rice, it's going to be black rice.
I used to be I had to eat rice
Maybe
with
I'll look it up,
everything.
For real?
I used to have to eat rice.
I'm gonna try to look it up.
Now,
Yeah,
Find it.
see if you can find it.
I
Because
might
I have a hard
rice
time getting
once
around places to find
or
out what
twice
they
a
got.
Mm.
because I substituted in my mind with other things. Like I'll eat salad
Right.
and I'm good.
Mhm.
Or I'll it's tacos.
Yeah.
I eat tacos, put fish on them,
Katie.
salad and stuff like that. That's dinner.
Mhm.
And I don't need rice.
Where's Katie?
So
here.
Oh.
I
You want
just
her to
substitute
keep you on?
other things to eat. Because see, we grew up
Right.
eating rice with everything.
Wow.
So in my mind,
That's like
I have to-
Caribbean style.
Yes, I have to substitute that and place it something else
Yeah.
in that place instead of me saying, "Oh, I need."
You gotta have rice
and
with
this."
it.
After a
Wow.
while, like you're saying, after a while, our minds become equipped to it. Like that 3-course meal thing is real. Like I said, we don't have to have all of that stuff on our plate. But
And you don't have to have a meat every meal.
yeah.
Right, and you don't even have to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
No,
That's true.
you do not have to eat breakfast because
Or intermittent fast is better.
I saw this on MP television. They would say, "Who said you had to eat breakfast?" In a way back, and then people, what they talking in their ear, or it ain't even people, it's them their self. They feel like, you walk into the place, what are they saying about me now?
Yeah, you have an insecurity.
Yeah, so
Yes.
you talking yourself into gaining
The
your weight back
negativity,
because
yeah.
ain't nobody think about you.
Right.
They,
9
you know
out
what
of
I'm
10.
saying?
Yeah.
They not even focused on you
That's
or
true.
whatever.
Yeah.
But you focused on you and what people are
Yes.
thinking about you. So
Yeah.
now you go and eat.
Stress
because
eat because that's exactly what it is.
You gotta,
nothing but the
yeah,
devil.
you gotta
Yeah.
let that
You gotta
let
know
that
the devil,
go.
when
Like,
the devil's always
It
gonna
is.
come at you.
Always.
And I've gone back and forth. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have definitely gone back and forth with it. Like, okay, Crystal, just try one more time. And this time give it your all. This time incorporate God with it. This time pray one more time.
You got it, girl. It's done. It's done. Or he's telling you he already got you and it's already done. You might not see, you know how they say faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's already done. God did it already.
Yeah.
You just got to get through the...
Believe it
Yes.
and get through the process.
Get through the process. So, we're born with a certain amount of wisdom anyway.
Right. And the conscious.
But it's worldly wisdom.
Okay.
Yes, so we're born with that. So when we start to navigate life without God, we're navigating with our own wisdom that was given to us in this world because, A, come after B, that kind of stuff. But then when we incorporate God, which is spiritual, then we get a connection with Him that breaks the yokes.
Right.
He said the spirit break the yokes.
Yeah.
And then it even talk about demonic spirits. These do not come out but by prayer and fasting.
And fasting.
Yes. So if you don't do that, they gonna hang on. Sometimes you gotta pray and you gotta fast.
And you have to
so
fast.
them demonic spirits can leave you alone. And you can talk to them and let them know, I'm sorry. You gotta find a new one because this trick ain't gonna work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what a lot of people miss.
Yeah.
Is that you don't have to stay unhappy and fearful or any of those things. You don't have to go to that person and say, please forgive me. You don't have to do that.
Right.
Your forgiveness is in your heart.
True.
Okay.
And
so once you forgive, you don't forget because there's a lesson in it.
Right,
Okay?
but this one isn't my trauma though, so I know what you're saying.
But you're achieving your trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, whatever your trauma is, you have to be able to say, God, I let go of this. I release it to you. please take it from me, just like you're doing with Daniel fast.
100% sense.
That's what you're supposed to do. He's supreme.
Yeah.
Nobody else. You don't have to go to anybody else. That person, you might go to that person. That person might
That's
say,
how they
you know what?
And they show you,
You
how
know
much
what?
they don't care.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. And then you're traumatized again.
And then you traumatize again, and then it brings up the emotions all over
And so it
again.
just continues to repeat itself.
Yeah,
So
right.
if you want to end
And
it,
the
you
only-
have got to ask God.
Yeah.
The only reason why I said that is because sometimes it's a process that God will take you through to say something to that person because he doesn't want. And this is an example. I have a friend that was like getting on my last nerve. Like when I say my last
I believe
nerve,
it the way you said it.
getting on my
Oh my
last
Dangling.
Dangling from the last nerve, right?
So I was like talking to God, like, Lord, you know, I've been going through this, blah, blah, blah. What do you want me to do about this? I said, I'm going to tell her off. I can't do this no more. So when it came time to, God shut me down. He said, no, I don't want you to say anything. So I shut it down, didn't say nothing, and let her come into my home because I didn't want her to come in. I wanted her to know how I felt before she could come in.
Okay.
So, yes, and he said no. Let her come in. Because God said he coals a fire on people's head if you leave it and let him take care of it. And I was like,
talking about.
Yes. So I was like, okay, so sometimes people pull on your spirit and they just pull and it's enough is enough.
Yeah, she drains
so,
you.
Yeah, so and this why God didn't let me say anything to her until then. Because she's still my friend today.
Oh, okay.
And we talk to each other and she called me, I called her. But what was happening was I used to talk to her because she was my friend, but she was getting all my information so she know when to jump on me and when to come around and when she could take advantage of me when she and I wasn't privy to that.
Right.
So God just showed me that this what this was all about. And if I would have said something to her, then we would have been enemies. Yeah. And he didn't want me to strike out like she was an enemy. And girl, don't you know, until that day, until this one right now, she ain't been back in my house.
That's why I was saying, like, sometimes things can be said without being said.
Right.